Hi, welcome to the world of learning in child and adolescent learning principles. There are different theories regarding the child's development. In this discussion, I will discuss two of these theories. The first one was proposed by Lev Vygotsky, which is socio-cultural. Vygotsky believed that individual development could not be understood without looking into the social and cultural context within each development happens. The key theme of Vygotsky theory is that social interactions plays a very important role in cognitive development. He also emphasized that social interaction may cause effective learning. Parents, teachers, and other adults in the learner's environment can all contribute to the learning process because they explain, model, and assist and give directions to provide feedback. Cultural factors may also contribute to the development of a learner. Vygotsky believed that culture played in the cognitive development of a children, and also he looked into the wide range of experiences that a culture would give to a child. Learners helps the learner to regulate and reflect on his own thinking. Vygotsky developed Zone of Proximal Development or the ZPD. It refers to the difference between what the child accomplishes alone and what he or she can accomplish with the guidance of another. With the guidance of a more knowledgeable other, competent adult, or a more advanced peer, the child can perform at a higher level of competency. Vygotsky coined the term scaffolding for the appropriate assistance given by the teacher to assist the learners accomplish a task. It also refers to the support or assistance that lets the child accomplish a task he or she cannot accomplish independently. It is not about doing the task for the child while he or she watches. The second theory was proposed by Sigmund Freud, which is psychoanalytic theory of personality. In his psychoanalysis, he said that there are three levels of mental life. The first one is the conscious mind, which he believed that the thoughts and perceptions are stored. The second one is the preconscious mind. Memories and stored knowledge are in there. The last one is the unconscious mind, which he believed that the fears, traumatic experiences, violent motives, shameful experiences, and selfish needs were stored in there. There are three structures of personality, which are id, ego, and superego. The first one is the id. Id is formed during the infancy stage and it operates on pleasure principle, meaning to say, it is the bad boy of our personality. The second one is the superego. The superego is developed by the end of the preschool years. It operates on moral principles. The last one is the ego. Ego is formed during the toddler and the preschool. It operates on a reality principle and it does realistic and logical thinking. In short, it is the rational level of our personality. Ego is in between id and superego. Sigmund Freud developed 5 psychosexual stages of development. The first one is the oral stage. It happens from birth to 18 months. Pleasure comes from oral through mouth sucking, eating, mouthing, chewing, and biting. The erogenous zone of the oral stage is the mouth. If he or she didn't meet his or her pleasure, he or she can experience oral fixation. There are two kinds of oral fixation, the receptive and the oral aggressive. The second one is the anal stage, which develops 18 months until 3 years old. Its erogenous zone is the anus. The pleasure focuses on the bowel movement or the withholding or eliminating feces. In this period, the child undergoes toilet training. The anal stage fixations may also happen, which are the anal expulsive and the anal retentive. Anal expulsive can be messy and disorganized, and in anal retentive, it can be the obsession with the cleanliness, perfection, and control. The third one is the phallic stage, which happens 3 to 6 years old. The erogenous zone is the genitals. The child starts to recognize what it means to be a girl or a boy. Conflicts arise due to greater emotional attachment to one parent over another. Oedipus complex happen when a son attached more than to his mother, and Electra complex happens when a daughter attached to his father. The fixation in this stage are the vanity or the excessive pride in one's appearance or sexual deviances, and also it can be weak or confused sexual identity. The fourth one is the latency stage, which happens 7 to 11 years old. It focuses on physical and academic skills of the children. Sexual urges remain repressed. In this stage, the child builds up social group with their same gender. For example, boys with boys and girls with girls. Lastly, genital stage. It happens 12 years onwards. Leisure is centered on the genitals. It focuses their sexual urges toward the opposite sex peers. In this stage, sexual urges are once again awakened. These two theories contributed a lot to the development that happens to a learner. As a future educator, these theories may help me to guide my students in their learning process. It guides me to think effective strategies and approach so that my students will learn a lot from me, and also they be able to develop and enhance their skills in different aspects in their life. More importantly, they be able to accomplish different tasks independently. Thank you for watching.